Welcome back. You'll notice that I am not currently capturing my Series X. Instead, I'm capturing my iPad. And you might wonder, why am I doing that? Well, there's another feature of the Series X that I wanted to test out, which is remote play. So I'm going to try to hook up my iPad to my Series X and then actually stream gameplay from my iPad that's coming in from my Xbox, and it's going to be ridiculous. So here, we just hit that little button at the top, say remote play on this device, and then a rocket goes and obtains the video signal. And so the funny thing is, so the last session that I played had this audio lag, and I was really concerned that, oh no, I've got some kind of like weird problem with my capture card and it's delaying the audio, and I was freaking out. And then in between these sessions we ran a test, and turns out it was on the game side. The game had an audio lag issue, and it wasn't my capture card at all. And so when we loaded up another save, there was no problem. So something weird happened when I loaded that one particular save, and the audio was just all off by a second. But so hopefully that won't be off. But because I'm going to be playing on my iPad, maybe we'll be introducing other delays. So basically, no matter what, I'm going to be playing my game on less than ideal conditions, and that's not what you're supposed to do. But whatever. Okay, so the funny thing is, like, you're seeing it on a much smaller screen here because the iPad basically in order to capture my iPad, it letterboxes on their sides, but then in order to capture an HD signal and show it, it's got to also letterbox on the top. So now we've got maximum letterboxing going on here. And oh, got my charge cable falling over. Okay, cool. So there's actually a surprisingly small amount of input lag. When I tried playing Call of Duty through remote play. That was a non-starter. Could not work. State of Decay 2? Not that bad. Assassin's Creed? I can't even tell the difference, because Assassin's Creed, when a lot of times when you're developing a game, you have to kind of decide what wins, responsiveness or animation. You can't make animations look perfect if you make them maximally responsive, because when you perform an action, there's a little bit of anticipate. There's like, when you swing a sword, you have to raise the sword back first and then swing it. And so what feels best is when the moment I hit the X button, the sword is already swinging. That's what feels best to me as a player, or at least that's what feels the most responsive. But it's hard to make that look good. And so some games really, they lean hard on having the game feel extra responsive. Call of Duty is a game that feels extra responsive, and they make your actions take place instantaneously, and they will sacrifice animation sometimes in order to make that happen. Assassin's Creed's on the other end of the spectrum, where they make sure that the character looks good doing whatever they're doing, and sometimes that means that the action that you trigger doesn't happen instantaneously. The character has to warm up to do the thing you ask them to do. But that makes Assassin's Creed an ideal game to stream, to handle, through like remote play, because the difference in input lag, the difference in input lag in Call of Duty, you have just a few milliseconds and it doubles the input lag, whereas a few milliseconds added onto an Assassin's Creed game is a drop in the bucket. And so playing Assassin's Creed this way works great, no problems at all. And then State of Decay 2 is somewhere in the middle. So let's go back and reload my previous community, the one that was about ready for its legacy, and I hit the wrong selection at the warning dialogue right before that last mission and screwed it up. So hopefully it's gonna respawn that mission fairly quickly at this point. One thing I wasn't sure about was whether, yes, okay, I did keep my follower, that's good. So you are gonna see video artifacts. The game is not going to, especially like if I rotate the camera really fast, you're going to see some video artifacts. You're definitely not going to be seeing it at the same high frame rate. Like, I was playing before and it was feeling really, really good because the game was basically running at 60 frames a second on the Series X. Right now, it is not running that fast because, that's just streaming, 60 frames a second of video it's a tall order. Another thing is, like, I'm definitely feeling the input lag. Again, it's not going to be as bad, like, it's not going to affect my gameplay that much because it's, you know, a lot of the fighting in this game is melee fighting. Okay, so I'm going to sit here and wait for... Oh, no! Get that zombie off. There we go. Okay, so I know where the mission's going to be. It's going to be at the flooded factory, which is here. Oh. Oh, no! Oh, crap. What is happening? Oh, okay, that's hilarious. My Series X controller still thinks that... still thinks it should be controlling the games. You can hear it rattling on my desk. I think I need to turn off this controller so that it doesn't rattle on my desk. Oh. Oh, weird. Oh, it noticed that the controller disconnected. Oh, that's a weird, interesting edge case. When you've been playing on your Series X and then you switch to remote play, but you don't turn off your controller, it doesn't quite know how to handle that situation. I mean, okay, here we go. Okay.
Is everybody ready to get this trade summit started?
That's great. Definitely.
All right.
Let's do it.
We're going to head to the trade summit.
Excellent. I've got a great neutral location picked out. Meet you all there.
So yeah, I'm definitely, you can see me driving a little less well right now, and that is because of the input lag. So my hope is, you know, I've brought an automatic weapon and a, whoa, this is not the way to go, and a grenade launcher. Okay, this is really going poorly. Luckily, I'm never going to need this car again, so. Okay, what's the real way to get there? Oh, turn down this road, okay. Barely a road. This looks like a road from The Last of Us. Okay, so this time, yes. All right. So the thing that I love about remote play is that, so it used to be like if I wanted to, you know, play Xbox games in my bedroom, for instance, I had to put an Xbox in my bedroom. And that can be a problem because, you know, they can be kind of loud. I mean, they've got a, even if I'm listening on headphones, they've got a, you know, a hard drive that makes noise, that kind of thing. And, you know, it would kind of, you know, there's other people I'm sharing these rooms with. My wife might have trouble sleeping, for instance, if I'm trying to play an Xbox game in the room at night. And so there's downsides to sort of, you know, trying to, and also just, you don't want to try to own like 4 Xboxes so you can play them in every room in your house. And you know, that's a lot of money that, you know, I don't have to spend on that sort of thing. And you don't want to be moving a big console around. One of the things that was great about the Switch was you could actually pick up the console and take it anywhere you wanted to. And it made it so flexible. So no matter what was going on in my life, no matter who was in what room and who needed to not be disturbed and where I needed to be and what, you know, maybe I'm monitoring a pot that's boiling or something and I want to be in the kitchen or whatever. Like, no matter the circumstances, the thing that was great about the Switch was that I could take it anywhere and I could just play it wherever I wanted to. And now I'm getting a lot of that same benefit from my Series X. I'm actually, you know, really looking forward to playing some games where input lag doesn't matter that much, like, say, Gears Tactics. I'm planning on starting Gears Tactics over from scratch. I could play that anywhere in my house. Just bring my iPad and my controller with me, and I can just do that anywhere I want to. It's awesome. But yeah, JD and F agrees that the input lag is kind of the big downside. We'll see how well I can... This is one of the bigger battles I'm about to play in State of Decay 2. Let's see if I can survive it, despite the fact that I'm playing with a ton of input lag. All right, thanks for calling this summit.
Sounds like a plan.
Absolutely. Hey there, Josh from the Mercenaries. Wait, what?
Raiders are attacking.
No. We got some jerks coming. Where are they coming from? So the problem is, like, because I don't legacy that often, I don't actually know the legacy missions as well as I should. So I forgot that there's raiders that attack. I guess they're coming from this side. Can I even shoot through chain link? I'm not even sure. Oh, crap!
Let's hope this place is as good as it looks.
I've been avoiding fighting hostiles in the Dread Zone. Because it's hard.
Time to reload.
Oh, there's somebody behind me. Oh, there they are.
Thank God we survived.
Is that everybody? Alright. So I just vaguely remember this was a big battle. I forgot that it was hostiles. I'm pretty sure there's also a zombie battle later on. So I'm kind of surprised that went as well as it did. Considering... Actually, the bigger problem I'm having is not input lag, it's light. Sometimes I really wish I had my my time of day cheat when I'm playing on a retail build. We just made a ton of noise. Here comes the real fight. Alright, so as soon as the big guy shows up, I'm gonna grab my grenade launcher and make short work of them.
I see a screamer.
Ooh, a screamer? Where? Ah. How easy is it to get out over on this side? I got bars on the windows. So you see, I'll like get tripped up on obstacles sometimes because my character won't exactly move the way I anticipate. Interesting. So the number of zombies and the composition of zombies that'll spawn can really vary based on where you are. Some places are easier for zombies to spawn in, and some are harder. So this battle might not be as intense as it's been in the past. Feel like... Oh, there he... Wait. Oh.
I smell a bloater.
Oh, bloater. Okay, I'm going to take that one out carefully. Good, you can shoot through chain link.
All I've got is what's left in this man.
These guys have any bullets? Oh. Hunter's Viper, like that. Oh no!
We're holding up okay, but I'm sure as shit we ain't clear.
Okay. Anybody else? I feel like I've faced a Juggernaut in this fight before. Oh, interesting. Ran Has Died points out that you can shoot through the chain link, but you can't shoot through chain link gates. You can only shoot through the fences. I didn't realize that was the case. That's really fascinating. What? Ooh, gas launcher. What? Okay, yeah, I'm keeping that. Oh, is that a bloater? That's not a bloater. That's a bloater. And there's a screamer out there. I don't want to run through the bloater cloud, though.
That was my last shot.
Oh, crap. I'm out? Oh, really? There we go. Kind of surprised I didn't ignite the bloater cloud.
Juggernaut.
There. Okay. I knew something was coming. Take out both of those. Oh, crap! Nah! I'm not in the mood for this. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I knew something. It looked like we were running out of time, but we were not. Oh, crap. Oh, I got right in the middle of a big animation. That wasn't cool. But yeah. Oh, gosh. No. Yes. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Was that my last... I fired all 12? What do I have left? A revolver? With 2 bullets in it? Great. Ah! Input lag. Well, that didn't go well. There's a whole horde coming our way now. And a zillion screamers? Wait, did I not successfully throw that pipe bomb? Why are these pipe bombs not blowing up? That's weird. Oh, that's really strange. Why would those fail? Oops. Okay, I guess we gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, that's so strange. I've never seen that before. That feels like a bug. Oh, ran out the cord, said the fuses get extinguished. Was there a puddle over here? Oh, there's like... There's a tiny puddle! That makes sense. Okay, I was like, what kind of weird bug is this? But no, it's in the water. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's debrief with Josh. Hey, Josh. Let's stand together against the apocalypse by making this trade alliance official.
I like what I'm hearing.
I do too.
Sounds like a plan.
So, I love that, okay, like, everybody in the chat was telling me what was wrong with the pipe bomb. And I just wasn't reading the chat.
We should be able to make everyone's lives better.
Alright, well, I finally got my trader legacy on Dread. So my goal, long term, is I'd like to get all 4 of my Dread legacies. For one thing, because I think there's an achievement for that. And I think that because I'm pretty sure I wrote the achievements. No, not that one. I didn't write the achievements for Choose Your Own Apocalypse. Oh, nice. So yeah, I mean, there was definitely some input lag. I had some trouble driving, making like hairpin turns, navigating.
And we paid so dear a cost.
There were some challenges there, but overall,
Doubt that our sacrifices were not in vain.
it was totally playable.
It's something that can endure, and I think we can do it again. Cooperation, perseverance, that's what it takes to rebuild this world.
So yeah, I'm pretty happy with remote play and sort of what it offers me as you know, as somebody who likes to sort of lounge around in random places in his house playing video games. It feels like, you know, it opens up my Xbox to me in a way that previously only the Switch did. So yeah, favors. All right, so my survivor pool is not very full, so I don't have to kill anybody. I can just sort of dump everybody in. So, awesome. Oh, the credits. I love the credits. The credits are the best part of every game. Let's just chill here and watch the credits together. So, JD Neff says, I'd rather just move the Xbox into the room I'm playing in. So, each room in my house where we have something like an Xbox, we have like game consoles and things like that set up, there is such a tangle of wires in the back that the idea of picking out something up and moving it and detangling all those wires to make it happen, kind of a non-starter for me. I'd much rather, if I've got a game console that is not like the Switch, it doesn't just detach easily and just run away, you know, and let you run away with it, I would not want to move it around. So here we go, production, programming. Did my name already go by? I wasn't watching. I can't remember what order we did the disciplines in. Yeah, I did. I missed my name going by. That's hilarious. Well, these are all very important people too. I have, you know, it's really clear. You know, people have this tendency to want to sort of assign a single author to something, and clearly State of Decay 2 is one of those works of art where there's no way to assign a single author to it. I mean, Brant and Doug came up with the idea. Originally, there was a whole team of people who designed and built the original game. I joined the franchise right after the original game shipped. I worked on the expansion packs for the first game. I worked a lot on State of Decay 2. But again, there was no single creator of State of Decay 2. Not only was there a pretty sort of mid-sized team of, 40 to 80 people working on it when, during production, but we've kept working on it for another couple of years, and we keep hiring new people. And some folks have moved on to State of Decay 3. Other folks have just barely joined the company. In fact, I think on last week's stream, you folks met the new designer we recently hired, Lucy Tibbetts. And there's and we just keep adding new people. So it's like each person that joins the team it's just one more author. It's like everybody on this list, all of these people are super, super critical to the experience that you're having. And so as fun as it is for me to watch for my own name to go by, it's actually, oh, there we go. Design. Jeffrey Card, senior designer. There's, I think this is from one of the expansion packs, right? Or I can't remember what this list of, because if my name already went by, then this must be for the original release or something like that. Anyway, yeah. So just even though I because I'm there hosting the streams and stuff like that, it's really easy to for people to sort of tack this game onto me and be like, oh look, that guy, that's the face of State of Decay 2. Between me and Brant, that we're sort of the faces of the company on the stream. Joe Swarner now too is becoming one of the faces of the company. We're just a tiny, tiny fraction of the process that actually builds these things. And so, when you want to see who made this game, you can't just point out one person or two people or three people. You got to look at this entire list that goes by. So anyway, just want to put a plug in for that, for reading the credits, paying attention to these people, because everyone here was, there isn't a single person on this list that wasn't critical to some aspect of the experience of this game that you really like. So, but I am going to skip it because, you can go watch these. If you own the game, you can go watch these anytime you want to. Lee Meeson says, I loved Lifeline. Thank you for mentioning Lifeline. It's been a really long time since I worked on that. I was actually really proud of that game. It was, we made it on a shoestring budget, kind of kludging it together from the sort of disassembled pieces of the original game. It's a really sort of a Frankenstein monster. But a lot of love and care went into that game, and so I love it when people compliment it, because we poured a lot of ourselves into it, and it really feels good when people appreciate it. So thank you. So Radith Court says, wait, Wonder's actual name is Wonder? Yes, that actually is her name. Our marketing director is named Wonder. That's actually one of my favorite things about working on the name lists in State of Decay 2, is the fact that I get to find out about so many interesting names and nicknames that real people have. So Wonder was actually, when I first met her, I met her before she worked at Undead Labs. I met her at a part, we had a lot of friends in common. I met her at a party, and I was like, your name is Wonder? That's amazing. And I added her name to the list and State of Decay 2 before she even joined the company. And so a lot of times when somebody shows up, one of the first things I say is, hey, do you want your name in the game? It's so easy for me to add. And a lot of people say yes, and I put their name in. I didn't have to ask her that when she joined the company, because I already had her name in the game. It was such a cool name. So I'm constantly out there just trawling for new names to add to the game. Anyway, so mission accomplished, right? That's what we did. What we were here to do. We, number one, got me that legacy boon and put those characters in the hopper, and we tested out remote play, and it works surprisingly well, and I really, really like it. So I guess we'll just sort of wrap this up. Go to the end screen and toss some videos and subscribe button up, and move on to something else now. I think 2 State of Decay videos is good for tonight. We'll go play somebody else's game.